Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
Would you like to go talk to him?
Yeah, I would.
What is your definition of love, Jonathan? You sat right there and told me this morning, oh, I love you, baby, I love you, and you're going to the lake with your friends? This ain't your friends.
Are you having sex with her?
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
Just like he's just trying to keep a big secret from me.
I just can't go on anymore. I need to know the truth.
I don't like being the one that has to show you this.
Oh, gee.
I asked her about him, and she said nothing was going on. Do you want to confront him?
Oh, yeah. Take me there.
Yeah, I got him. Hey, go. Go.
Get down,
Whoa.
This is like not how this is supposed
Whatever,
to work,
just
John.
go. Go with him.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Welcome, I'm Joey Greco. Thank you for watching this episode of Cheaters. Meet Hollie Blackhall, a delicate young lady who's having serious doubts about the validity of her current relationship. Anxious and confused, Hollie confides in Cheaters in the hope of clearing up her uncertainties.
Hollie Blackhall, age 24, an insurance salesperson with deep concerns that her boyfriend may be getting coverage and benefits from another female.
Jonathan and I met a year ago. We were real close in the beginning. We always did stuff together. We were always together. We moved in together. He came home every night. We go places together. When he went out with his friends, I'd go with him. Or when we were going out with my friends, he would go along. And now it's just that he does his own thing. I do think he has somebody else. It's just a gut feeling I have. You don't make excuses that you're working late and you're not at work for no reason. I mean, if you're going out with your friends, just pick up the phone and tell me, and he's always done that. Well, now he's working late all the time. So yeah, I have that feeling that there is somebody else. I've always believed in giving somebody a second chance. So if he is doing something wrong, I probably would give him a second chance. But then again, there's always that saying, once a cheater, always a cheater. So I really don't know what I would feel. I'd have to see what happened, and I mean, I hope and pray that it's not happening, but if it does, I would really have to just see what he has to say first.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Jonathan Falloon, age 25, an events coordinator who may be arranging a special get-together with someone besides his girlfriend. Investigation Day 8. Cheaters PIs finally make a break in the case while following the elusive suspect driving Hollie's vehicle to an unidentified apartment complex. After coming up empty-handed for over a week, investigators are optimistic that suspect Jonathan Falloon is not involving himself in any hanky-panky. But on this night, he suspiciously walks towards an apartment unit while Cheaters keeps a close watch on his every move. Within seconds, Falloon and an unknown female exit her apartment, and the two take off into the gusty night. Cheaters crews track the couple to a nearby movie theater and take notice of their playful behavior as they head in to catch a flick. Afterwards, PIs spot the two young sweethearts holding hands. Suspect Falloon has apparently earned some valuable brownie points with his new escort, but is not invited inside on this night. Investigation Day 12. After coming up short for a few days, Cheaters investigators once again catch up with the suspect at the same apartment. The female companion, now identified as Brandy Bates, surprises investigators by hopping into the driver's side of Hollie's black coupe. He evidently will do anything to please her as he carelessly cruises off down the road in his girlfriend's car. Suspect Falloon once again drops off his new sweetie pie and heads back to the house with a new round of excuses for Hollie. Investigation day 14. Suspect Falloon and his escort leap into his hot rod and head out to the popular Lower Greenville section of Dallas. The couple finds a cozy little spot out on a patio and orders up a few cold ones. After a few cocktails, the atmosphere starts to heat up, and so does Falloon. He aggressively grabs Mrs. Bates by the back of the neck and reels her in for some forced affection. Jonathan belies his current actions during a cock and bull story to Hollie earlier that day.
Hey, what are you doing?
Not a whole lot. Probably would have probably after 10 o'clock when we can get off of work.
Well, I'd like to cook dinner for us. We're never home at night.
Like, I don't want to be there. Believe me, I think I'd rather be at work than sit at home with you.
It would be nice if, we got to spend some time together.
Tomorrow night, I don't have anything going on. The rest of this week, why can't we just do it another night?
Okay, well.
All right. I love you. Bye.
The couple travel to Brandy's apartment, giving rise to suspicions about their intentions. Approximately 10 minutes later, the lights go out in the apartment, while ironically illuminating the investigation. Cheaters gathers up the compiled evidence and contacts Hollie to fill her in on the horrible truth. After the break, the confrontation.
Sadly, Hollie's doubts about Jonathan have been verified and recorded on tape. Cheaters is now charged with the responsibility of revealing the unsettling facts to Hollie. With the proof in hand, Hollie remains strong as she delves to the bottom of her turbulent relationship.
Hollie, I brought you out here to meet up with our detective, and he passed on some information for me to fill you in on your case. I want to show you the footage that we've been able to get over the last few weeks. I think you deserve that after all these years with him. On this day of investigation, we followed your boyfriend over to this house. Well, he was at work. He called you. He said, look, I'm gonna go hang out, have some drinks with my boys. Well, this is the boys that he was hanging out with. We followed him over to a movie theater. Now here he is holding hands with this person. On this day of investigation, told you he's working on this big wedding, when in fact he goes over, picks up the same girl, same apartment. They come over to this local restaurant, holding hands again. Very disturbing. Not the thing that two friends would be doing. There he is, he just put his arm around it. This third day of investigation was about 4 days later. They're outside this restaurant having cocktails, drinking, and this is the first time we actually saw them kiss while you're at home asleep, waiting for your man to come home. This is where he's at, running around with this girl. But the sad part is he took her back into her apartment where he stayed 2-3 hours till the middle of the night. It was probably, I'm sorry, it gets worse, Hollie, because Jonathan is here at the lake today and he's not with his friends. He's with the same girl. Would you like to go talk to him?
Yeah, I would.
Confront him?
I would.
Let's go get him.
Follow me.
My name's Hollie. I'm his girlfriend. Did you tell you had a girlfriend?
And who are you?
Did you tell her you had a girlfriend? I'm going to the lake with my friends.
Is it a TV show?
And not only that, wait a minute. I got video. The car he's driving, it's mine. It's not his.
I have you on 3 separate occasions, dating this girl, holding hands, taking her to dinner, taking her to the movies. Did you know he was in a relationship for the last year? Nukari's picking you up.
What they're doing. Can y'all get these cameras off me
That
right
doesn't
now?
mean anything to you.
No, it doesn't.
3 of them.
You don't mind if he's cheating with you on his girlfriend? And you, pal, oh my God. You're just like all casual with it? I had to show her footage of you making out with this girl. Your tongue down her throat.
Make it out.
3 times. 3. 3.
Did you get some footage of us?
Don't worry about where I did that. You did it. We live together.
All the time y'all spent together. This I love you. The letters you write to her, does that not mean anything? How about
What is your definition of love, Jonathan? You sat right there and told me this morning, oh, I love you, baby, I love you, and you're going to the lake with your friends? This ain't your friends?
Are you having sex with her?
Can you please get back in off me?
And you're just all casual with it. You really got some problems.
Did he tell you?
But
You know what?
it's pretty sad.
Get your and get out of my house and give me my car keys.
Coming up next, the conclusion.
You know what? Get your and get out of my house and give me my car keys. Give me my keys.
You're tootling around in another girl's car. For God's sake. But you're just going to keep hanging out. You know, I've not to say, after all these years, all the time that you've known this girl.
Well, I'm sorry for what it's worth, but you know what? You have problems and life goes on. I mean, what the hell can I do? You know, we have our problems and... I'll see y'all later, all right? I'll talk to you.
You have your key?
You're going with me.
How you gonna tell me with all of this?
Yeah, now you're throwing it on her. You're screwing around on her and you're going to just blame it on her,
No,
pal.
but I mean, there's much more proper ways to go about it than with cameras and all
How about the
that.
proper way to have treated her in the first place?
She cheated on me, and
Yeah,
she
right.
apologized, and we let it go, and well,
How did you,
So instead of just
how did you find out about it?
because I've got friends.
2 wrongs make it right.
Not necessarily, but
Didn't you learn how you felt when you found out maybe that she stepped out on you? Didn't that hurt?
yeah, look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry we're in this situation. I'm sorry you had to bring all this here with you to make this happen. But
She just needed help. Doesn't have the friends that you have.
help.
Needed a little help to find out the truth.
I'll tell you what, we're gonna step
He's
inside.
got a girlfriend he's living
We're
with.
gonna step inside. We're gonna go finish our bucket of beer real quick. We had our situations, and now we're here. And this is what you got. I don't know what to tell you, but I guess I'll be over later. I do care about you, but obviously not enough. They're gone.
What are you going to do now?
He's getting it out of my house and leaving.
What if he comes back and says,
He's not
please,
coming
baby,
back.
please?
He's not coming back. He's not even worth me telling him he can come back. Thanks.
Call me if you need me.
I will.
All right, come on, I'll get you in your car. Be careful, kid. You're awfully quiet, and that's what makes me the most nervous. Okay. Be careful.
Following the confrontation, Hollie expresses her disbelief over the unfolding situation. Later on, Cheaters discloses the final results of this unfortunate incident. But next, Cheaters revisits Carl Burmeister, who was caught between the sheets with Robert Andrews' fiancée. Carl talks with Cheaters in an attempt to justify his position.
Carl Burmeister, age 33. Carl invites Cheaters in to set the record straight regarding his involuntary appearance on the show.
When you guys came up on me on the night on the bus, I had no idea what was going on. I thought the dogs had run through the house and knocked something over. And then I got 14 cameras on me. I was going nuts. I was freaking out. I didn't know who you guys were. I thought, you know, it was DEA or the cops or something. I was like, what the hell's going on?
Hey. Who are you?
Who do you think you're doing?
My name's Tommy from the TV show Cheaters.
Well, Carrie was kind of like an unchained rocket. She was fun to hang around. You didn't want to bring her around your classy friends because she was very immature. But as far as the bedroom goes, she was, you know, like Pamela Anderson. I mean, she took it any way she could get it.
You didn't know she was engaged?
She said she had a boyfriend. I didn't know she was engaged.
Does that mean anything to you?
Nice.
Boyfriend?
Nice.
Just for a second.
Thanks for lying to me.
God.
I felt kind of ill that it was his bedroom because that means he had done her in that bed before I did. I was hoping they had cleaned the sheets before I got there. That's probably the most guilt that I felt. You know, she lied to me, so I shouldn't be the guilty one here. What kind of bull is this? Just kidding.
Sorry.
Whatever.
Wait.
Yeah.
Do you even love it?
I'm sorry. It's not what you think it is.
When we were outside on the front lawn, I wanted to take his head off. If I could have found something on the ground to pick up and whack him with, I'd have clubbed him like a baby seal. I mean, that's just it. I mean, I was tired of his mouth at that point, and something needed to be done. So she's parked in my house right now. She's going home with me. If you got a problem with that, let's take it down the street so we don't disturb anybody.
All right, jackass.
Come on, let's go. Go right here. Come on.
Just take it easy.
Your ass.
You got a lot of balls, ass.
Yeah, she called me, and I told her I didn't want her back anymore, and I figure she's meowing around with her best friend, and those two hang out quite a bit, and I think she'd probably have better luck with a girl than a guy because, judging by the way this went, you know, neither me or Rob want her, and that's two different sides of the spectrum, and if she can't pick up either one of us, you know, she's not doing too good with the guy scene, so I think she should stay with her girlfriend, and that'd be better for her. Come on.
Hope you got a warm place for her.
That's her.
Can you let me get inside so I can get my stuff at least?
Why don't you unlock the door for her, man?
We should get
I mean, you don't want me here anyway.
Now, so we don't have to worry about
Tell me
it.
to pack my stuff up. Do you want me to leave or do you want me to stay?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm an outgoing person, and I like controversy and suspense, and I think you guys got balls of steel. I think this is a whack, crazy, wicked kind of show, and I think you guys should roll with it. I love it. I started watching the show. I hadn't watched the show before you guys busted us, and I watched the show now. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's neat to see, you know, it's interesting to see how many people are idiots out there and, you know, get busted cheating on their spouses.
Distraught, but also relieved to finally know the truth, Hollie Blackhall tells Cheaters that she's glad the whole mess is over and done with. She reports that she's extremely thankful to Cheaters for helping her and is looking forward to staying single for a long time to come. Hollie confirmed that her relationship with Jonathan is a big mistake, given that it may have been for convenience purposes only. Hollie believes that Falloon was probably seeing many other women in an effort to quash some deep-seated insecurity. For his part, Jonathan Falloon considers the whole matter somewhat amusing and does not seem to really care about getting caught red-handed. Upon questioning about his lecherous ways, Falloon insists that he does not owe anyone any explanation. Brandy Bates was happy to speak with Cheaters producers and make no bones about sleeping with Jonathan. Miss Bates claims that she really likes his personality and is constantly on the lookout for some fun.